Welcome to your midweek weather forecast, where we can expect yet another hot day over the northeastern part of South Africa. There's also an advisory for heatwave conditions for Gauteng, southwestern Limpopo and western Mpumalanga all the way through to the weekend. It'll be a scorching hot day over the majority of South Africa, but particularly over the interior, and we're expecting sizzling hot weather as we head towards the low veld, with the possibility of a few thundershowers, and mainly for the high velds in the afternoon. Mostly sunny and dry over the western part of South Africa, with a windy and dry forecast over the central interior and a warning for a high fire danger rating. We're expecting some cloud along the western and eastern Cape coastline, and that keeps highs in the low and middle 20s. Here's our rainfall probability map with isolated thundershowers over parts of KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga, and a slight possibility of heat-induced thunderstorms as we head towards Gauteng. Here's a look at your weather forecast across South Africa on Wednesday, with highs in the mid-30s for Pretoria and Mahikeng, a toasty 38 for Bombela, 33 degrees for Johannesburg and Polokwane, 33 for Bethlehem, with a hot forecast throughout the Free State as well as the interior part of KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. Mild as we head towards the coast, though, 23 degrees for Port Elizabeth with a light southwesterly wind. You'll see a fresh northeasterly wind for Richards Bay at a sizzling hot 37 in the afternoon, 28 for Durban with a fresh southwesterly wind for East London and Port St John's, and we're expecting a 3-metre southwesterly swell along the east coast. 35 degrees for Graaff-Reinet, but with a mild day for George and Cape Town, both at 23 degrees. We're forecasting a strong westerly wind for Cape Agulhas, a high of 24 for Plettenberg Bay, with a light southerly to southeasterly wind over the southern part of South Africa, and you'll also see a light northwesterly wind as we head towards False Bay. 40 degrees is your maximum temperature in Uppington on Wednesday afternoon, 37 for Kimberley with windy conditions over the eastern part of the Northern Cape. That's also where there's a high fire danger rating on Wednesday. A fresh southeasterly wind is forecast for Alexander Bay. You'll see that highs are in the low 20s along the west coast, with a moderate southwesterly wind for Langebaan and Lambert's Bay, and we're expecting a 3-metre southwesterly swell here. The hot weather continues over the interior all the way through to Thursday, but we might have a slight relief from those heat, with thunderstorms over the central and eastern parts on Thursday afternoon. A slightly cooler day is expected along the east coast, with drizzle in the forecast for Port Elizabeth. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Wednesday.